Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to yet another episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. It's Saturday night, and you know what that means. It's time for your AEW Collision Event Center Wrestling Report. Now, here's the man to give you that report, Mr. Eric M. Lima.
Thank you very much, Mr. Announcer, sir. Well, hello there, everyone. Welcome to yet another episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977, episode 1678 of the show. I got to report what happened last night on Collision, AEW Collision, the Collision Event Center report. And as you know, like I said, I was busy. I was on chilling with Jordan live stream. Last night. Hope he's better enough to get ready to go on vacation and having fun in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. Spend some time with his family. And to Mama Bear and the Doc, hopefully you guys have a wonderful vacation, and Jenna too. So, and a good time, and we'll hold down the fort for you for Rant and Rave this coming Thursday. Also, I'm really excited about, and as you know, because of SmackDown's new logo and everything else, there will be a new thumbnail. I'm going to try to create new thumbnails. And I'm kind of trying to create one to have an actual AEW event center for all three brands, and probably a new intro for that. That way I don't have to worry about separate ones. So I'm going to try to work on that sometime this week. New thumbnails are coming. Really excited. And now about my scapegoat video that I did. Listen, I'm not mad at anybody. I just felt that was been the last couple of years since coming up in a new room with everything going on online in the network community and such. I felt that way. It was my feeling that I felt like I was being scapegoated. Falsely scapegoated, that's all. So, that's why I decided to make the ruling that I did. So, and I figured I want people to realize and understand where I'm coming from. And, like I said, I want to thank Ulysses Perry for inviting me onto his stream to explain my side. And I want to thank Jordan Little as well for saying that he's proud of me for stepping up, and I'm willing to do so. And I feel like now I'm just going beyond the elder statesman by being spokesperson for the Rant and Rave podcast. I'm just, and trying to be a good ambassador too, because I know it is, we want to get views in and everything else. We invite guests on and all that. And like I said, it's a privilege not to be taken lightly, for me. And I want to bring a lot to the table, and hoping that I can bring more to the table as I go along. So that's why I do my own YouTube show sometimes. And if Plan A don't work, Plan B, So very, very thankful for that. So you guys have been a blessing to me out there. Keep on subscribing. Tell all your friends about this channel, please. Support my content. Like give any of my videos a like, comment on them, tell me what you think, and on some of the videos and everything else. But a Shenanigans Arcade will return soon. It's like I said, life has been busy. I'm hoping, as I used up all my vacation time earlier this year, so that's out the window. So I'm hoping one of these days I get some time for myself. Anyways, let's speaking of scapegoats, all right, we're talking scapegoats. Scapegoat Jack Perry, the TNT champion, pulls in the parking lot like a madman, and then he pulls in. Went up against the interim EVP of AEW, Christopher Daniels. Jack Perry retains the title, walks out because anybody that doesn't like me can't handle the truth, and walks away. Now, are they in league as the elite in league with Jon Moxley and his crew, or is Jon Moxley's crew going after everybody? We don't know for that for sure, because when Jon Moxley and Marina Shafir walked by the elite, it was a couple weeks ago on Dynamite, they didn't even touch him. So something was going on there. Lexi Nair interviews Wheeler Yuta, who has been put down in the dumps after what happened when the Blackpool Combat Club ultimately betrayed Bryan Danielson and him as well. And he doesn't want to divulge too much. And he's still 1/3 of Trios champion. So I'm sure a lot of Trios team will probably going to take advantage of this opportunity to try to get the Trios titles. Will they be vacant? I don't know. So speaking of Trios matches, Two members of the conglomeration, Mark Briscoe, the Ring of Honor World Champ, and Kyle O'Reilly team up with Hologram to face the Beast Mortos and the Premier Athletes with Aria Daivari and Tony Nese, and smart Mark Sterling and Josh Woods at ringside. And it seems like to me the Premier Athletes, those four, Mo, Larry, Curly, and Shemp, in my personal opinion, and heck of a matchup between these two teams, and the conglomeration Hologram ends up winning. Hologram still undefeated in AEW. And the Beast Mortos attacks Hologram after the matchup, but then Mark Briscoe says, I want to hit this guy with a belt and get him off our friend and get him off. Will Hologram join the conglomeration? Maybe. He can, maybe he's a luchador. They need a luchador in the conglomeration, and that's perfect. You got the strong style, Japanese strong style, Tomohiro Ishii. You got the cool style of Orange Cassidy. You got the technical Canadian wrestling style of Kyle O'Reilly. You got the redneck kung fu style of Mark Briscoe. You also got the women's style in Willow Nightingale. Why not add? You're talking about an all Power Ranger team, so to speak. Hey, that we got AEW for Power Rangers AEW. You got Mark Briscoe, Kyle O'Reilly, Tomohiro Ishii, Orange Cassidy, Willow Nightingale. You need a sixth Ranger. Hologram would be perfect. I'm saying. Speaking of Orange Cassidy, Renee Paquette interviews Orange Cassidy, and the Learning Tree attack Cassidy. In fact, they put Cassidy's bag over his head and start punching him with it. And Jericho had the picture of him and the best friends. So there's that. Lexi Nair interviewed the AEW Women's World Champion Ryan May, and Yuka Sakazaki interviewed him. Hi! So funny. Oh, Yuka Sakazaki's so funny. I want the belt. And Mariah May was like, well, I'm going to rip your head off. Okay, bye. And walks away. I'm like, she threatened to rip the poor girl's head off, walked away. And Yuka Sakazaki, bye, walks away. What the heck was that? Anyways, speaking of Wheeler Yuta, he went one-on-one with Anthony Henry, and Beef is in the corner. And I got to kick out what they said about Beef on Rampage, because he went one-on-one. Well, I forget. He went one-on-one with somebody. I had it right here. Yeah, Roderick Strong. And he got a finishing splash maneuver that he calls a Kentucky meat shower. I'm like, what? I thought that was funny. And Daddy Magic Matt Menard retweeted my tweet, which I appreciate, man. But Anthony Henry was trying to do everything he can to take Wheeler Yuta down, but then Wheeler Yuta kind of snapped. He beat Anthony Henry. It's like Wheeler Yuta, maybe he's sick and tired of being disrespected. And I don't blame Wheeler Yuta. If I were to, and Wheeler Yuta looks up to Bryan Danielson, definitely. And just for him to, and I'd say this, maybe it's going to be outside of Wheeler Yuta. We're not going that we could see that needs to happen, So there's that. Let's see where we at here. And Lexi Nair interviewed Queen Aminata and Serena Deeb. As you know, each woman has a matchup. Queen Aminata facing Robin Renegade, while Serena Deeb will be facing Yuka Sakazaki. And Serena Deeb says, I'm going to show you how it's done in the ring. Queen Aminata goes, okay. So, another trios matchup. Commander and Private Party. That's Mark Quinn and Isaiah Cassidy. Maybe if the Private Party is looking for a third guy, and you got Alexander Hunt. They're all doing the dance there and all that. I thought it was pretty cool. Against John Cruz, Lord Crew, and Ren Jones. And Private Party Commander did pick up the victory. This match was supposed to happen at Dynamite, but John Moxley and his crew beat all six of them up. And Nigel McGuinness doing commentary for Collision addresses Bryan Danielson. And this is, I thought it would be for the world title, but it would be a non-title match. And I think Bryan Danielson, if he's able to go, he's going to be full of P&V. I got a feeling he's going to be full of P&V. And And if Nigel McGuinness keeps running his mouth, he'll be a color commentator for life, because the fact of the matter is that Bryan Danielson may end up ending his in-wrestling career. And if I were you, Nigel McGuinness, I keep that mouth shut of yours, or else Bryan Danielson will smack you so hard you'll be talking American. You know what I mean? So if I were you, Nigel McGuinness, I keep that mouth shut about yours about Bryan Danielson. So, in the next matchup, Yuka Sakazaki, the Magical Girl, took on Serena Deeb, the Professor, while Mariah May was joining on commentary. Yuka Sakazaki picked up the victory over the Professor. It's a big, big win for her. And Mariah May attacked Sakazaki, and then Sakazaki fought back, kicks May in the face, and holds up the title. So, could this bring out, and because Mariah May was talking about wanting to celebrate with Mina Shirakawa. Will this bring out Mina Shirakawa? Is she going to betray Mariah May and go and align herself with her fellow countrywoman Yuka Sakazaki, or will Mariah May betray Sakazaki and stick with Mariah May? That's interesting question, because right now a lot of people love Mina Shirakawa. I'm one of them. So the Chamina Venus of the E next is Venus, and I think that it'll be an interesting situation going forward. The Outrunners cut a promo. They do a little promo. I think they're really popular now. You're talking about two wrestlers who have the '80s gimmick going on. I thought it's super. I like the Outrunners, and they're entertaining and funny too. They're I love it. Only thing is, John Silver should leave the Dark Order, join the Outrunners, man, because he would have fit right in with them. He's Johnny Hungy the Meat Man. They need a Meat Man. They need the Meat Man, Johnny Hungy, John Silver. I mean, John Silver wants to really, I think it does. I like John Silver. He's my favorite member of the Dark Order because he's funny as heck. If you watch the the Elite videos when being the Dark Order, he is funny. He is funny as heck. I think ever since Brody Lee passed away, the Dark Order has not been the same, unfortunately. And I'm sure they're trying to get some wins and all that. And I think sometimes we lose somebody that you really love. It really weighs heavy upon your heart. And I kind of sense that from the Dark Order, and with John Silver, John Silver was hilarious when Brody Lee was always, what the F is this? Who the F is Griff Garrison? No, I love John Silver, I always see the old John Silver back, always having fun, smiling, being a goofy guy and having a good time, but I can understand they want to win matches, something like that, so gotta respect that. So, but if John Silver's growing tired of the Dark Order, have him join the Outrunners. He'd be perfect for them, After John Silver's like, hey, the Outrunners, I think these guys. I'm going to hang out with them, Hey, why not? So, anyways. Akshin Andretti's feeling very upset after his loss to Konosuke Takeshita this past Friday night on Rampage. And it seems like he wants to get Top Flight off the ground and get some wins. No pun intended. Of course, I think Dante was trying to eat some food. Akshin Andretti was throwing it against a truck and everything else. Leo Rush is trying to calm him down. Layla Gray's trying to calm him down. And Akshin Andretti wants to get some wins, and it's the opportunity. With the trios titles could be up for grabs. We need to take this seriously and go. So we'll play a strategy. Let's go. So there's that situation. I'm hoping that Top Flight, Leo Rush, and Layla Gray, and Akshin Andretti get things together and hopefully win matches. Another trios match. I think AEW is going to be known for trios matches for a long time. Bang Bang Gang, that will be the Guns, Austin and Colton, sons of Billy Gunn, and also Mr. Juice Robinson, the luckiest man on the face of this planet, marrying timeless Tony Storm. Going up against the Cage of Agony, and that would be Brian Cage, Bishop Khan, and Toa Leona, and the Bang Bang Gang ended up winning the matchup. They're trying to make a cause for the trios titles, and believe me, if Believe me, the Blackpool Combat Club, John Moxley may have inadvertently gotten the trios titles to be vacated. We don't know. And Lexi Nate interviewed Serena Deeb after her loss to Yuka Sakazaki. And Queen Amanada once again interrupts her because so that's how it works, Professor? See ya. And so Queen Amanada went up against Robin Renegade. As you know, her sister Charlotte, I think, is injured. That's probably the reason why she's wrestling by herself. And Amanada won the matchup, but then Serena Deeb attacked Amanada after the matchup. And then the main event. This is one of the matches I wanted to see. The Dream matchup. FTR versus the Grizzly. That would be Dax Harwood, Cash Wheeler. Going up against the team of the Grizzled Young Veterans. That is Liverpool's number one, Sock Gibson and James Drake. And FTR won the matchup. The Grizzled Young Veterans, being the Source Sports, bad sports they are, attacked FTR. Sore losers, I meant to say. Sore losers. GYB attacked FTR after the match, but then the Outrunners came to FTR's aid. I think FTR kind of likes them because the Outrunners are old school type of wrestlers and type of tag team. So, and respect, and they did the meat spin. They said, yeah, that's why I say John Silver should join them. If the Dark Order keeps losing matches and all, and they split up, I see John Silver jumping over to the Outrunners because I think John Silver will fit right in. I look because he's entertaining and he's funny. He makes everybody laugh, and he's a good. I know the Dark Order is trying to get serious, but they're not winning matches. I'm concerned, so I'm hoping that things change for the better. All right, so that's all the time we have. Episode 1678 of the show. I think later on today I will be on the David 3000 Network to do a live reaction to the Patriots Seahawks, a little Super Bowl rematch from 2014 when Malcolm Butler caught that ball for an interception that saved the Patriots and gave them their 4th Super Bowl victory. So I think the final 3 Super Bowls had a little bit of everything. You got the last minute game-winning play. You got and then the 5th Super Bowl, you got the biggest comeback in NFL history, in Super Bowl history, and then you got the emphatic dominant win. So Patriots have done that. So like I said, winning 6 Super Bowls, that's not bad. So I will see you guys later. You guys have a wonderful, blessed day. And until the next episode comes rolling around, Mr. Announcer, take us home.
That is all for today's episode. This is your announcer speaking for Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. A Big Beefy E, do it for Bob Saget Productions, and in association with a Raven Beaufort Telepictures and Distribution. Thank you for watching today's episode. Tune in next time for another episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. Goodbye for now.